Welcome back to the channel. For anyone new around here, my name is Laura. I post all things triathlon, racing, fitness and just generally our life. This week's video is a full week of training. I'm going to take you through how this week looked, which was 2 weeks out from Bolton 70.3. So I guess the start of my taper week, the last couple of hard sessions, and that's what the video's all about. After this week, this coming weekend we've got Bolton 70.3, and then 2 days later we fly to Chicago for Gaz to compete in the High Rocks World Championships. Then the following weekend we race Rockford 70.3. So it's been a big block of racing. Excited for Bolton 70.3, but yeah, enjoy this video watching what I got up to. I'm 2 weeks out from Bolton 70.3. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and enjoy the video.
Ready? Stay ready.
This is the Red On Performance Centre, and we're going to get a session done. What are you doing, guys?
I'm doing strength and rehab.
So the session is 75 minutes total, 15 minutes steady, 2 by 20 minutes at marathon pace. Not even half marathon pace.
Nice.
So I'll see how I feel. I might set the first 20-minute effort at like a 4:30, and then the second 20-minute effort at like a 4:20. We don't want to be adding any more fatigue onto the body now. We just want to keep things ticking over, but equally I want to move my legs quicker than just an easy run, which is all I've been doing recently. So I think a 4:30 and a 4:20, see how I feel with that. I think that sounds like a good idea, if you ask me.
That sounds like a very good idea. This is my idea of a very nice day out.
This is my idea of a very nice day out.
Are you checking a running form out, George?
I feel like I want to go towards my feet, isn't it?
How are we feeling?
Struggling today, I'm not gonna lie. But if I can run like this and keep chipping away when I'm this continues, then I guess it's not a bad thing. But my legs are fucked. I swear this treadmill was calibrated wrong. I should be running 4-minute pace, but I'm running 4:30s. Ugh. We're done. That was horrible, that was hard. Every part of my brain was screaming at me to stop. It was one of those sessions, and we made it. And the whole way through I was thinking about a post that Gaz made the other day, which was about how your body doesn't recognise pace, doesn't recognise weight, it just, like weight lifted in the gym, it just recognises effort and stimulus, and the relative effort of certain paces on different days, it's going to feel different. So that relative effort today, even though the pace wasn't that high, it was still challenging. It was still the effort level that I wanted to put in for that session. Sometimes your hard pace will be a lot faster, sometimes it'll be a lot slower, and that's just how it is. It's important not to get too wrapped up in the numbers and focus on how you feel. That effort level was where it needed to be, even though the pace wasn't really where I wanted it to be. That's fine, because our body recognises the effort that was put in. So yeah, we're done. Nice start, that one.
New my protein one.
Sponsored athlete over here. We're going to go and get brunch with Chad and Emma, and that's today done. Good morning. It is Tuesday morning and I'm off to go do a swim, just an aerobic swim, nice and easy. Lots of 200s, lots of pulling by the looks of things in the session, so nice easy session. Just get me back in the pool. I haven't been in the pool for a week because just not enjoying swimming at the moment. So I only missed one. I only had 2 swims programmed last week. Did one of them and didn't do the other one. So I'm going to go catch up on that this week. So I'll have 4 swims this week. I'm going to get them all done this week because I can't be falling into that trap of not swimming. We're off to the pool, just walking across now. So session is just a nice easy one, 10 by 200 is the main set. First 5 a pull, second 5 a pull and paddles, and then some drills and things around that to make it up to 3k. And that will be my session for the morning, and yeah, I'm going to aim to get 4 swims done this week just to make up for my lack of swimming more recently. And I can't remember if I said, but basically I've got Bolton 70.3, well, a week on Sunday, so like 10 days away. and then we fly to Chicago on Tuesday the 10th for Gaz to do High Rocks World Championships, and then the following weekend I will be doing Rockford 70.3. So we are in a real like racing block at the moment. I was speaking to my coach the other day because I was stressed about how I tapered into Mallorca 70.3, then recovered the week after, and then I had that Southport Olympic distance triathlon, and then I was recovering after that, and then obviously Bolton and Rockford, and I was just stressing about how frequently I was recovering and not really doing much training, and I was getting a bit worked up about that and how it would start to impact my fitness. Now I know obviously racing is like a really great way to build fitness. If you race hard, it's going to have a positive impact on your fitness, but I only believe that to a certain point. You can't just essentially race every weekend and not train in between and expect to get fitter. But then my coach reminded me that we are in a racing block and we're not in a sort of building fitness training block, and that kind of like settled my mind a bit, because we've got this sort of block of races, and then we'll recover for a bit, have a bit of downtime, and then we'll be obviously building for Kona, and that will be a real training block. I hope you can hear me, it's really windy. That will be a real, obviously, just head down training, big sessions, slogging it out. That put my mind at ease a little bit. I was gonna not do Bolton and sort of train through to Rockford, but I want to do Bolton, I think. That's the plan. Anyway, I'm gonna swim now. You won't see me swimming because of can't film poolside, but just trust that I swam, and fingers crossed when you see me next 3k will be done, because last time I was falling off my shoulder. I swam, I meant to do 3k and I got to about 2k and I was like, fuck this, I'm not doing it. Had a bit of a tantrum and went and left the pool. So anyway, hopefully today will be better, positive mindset and all of that. Let's get it done. Right, swim done. We are done. 3k in the bag. I'm happy to have ticked that off. As I said before, I'm just not enjoying swimming at the moment, but that's okay. I've just got to keep showing up. It just feels tough at the moment. It just feels boring. It just feels like I have one speed at the moment, and that is it. I feel like I've just got no oomph about me, but that may be down to fatigue, that may be down to my mindset, I don't know. But anyway, it's fine. I've done 3k. I'll keep showing up this week. There's no other choice. We have to. Right, slight change of plan. I'm out running instead. Basically, I'm not at my Gaz's, I'm at my parents. Had a new phone delivered here, and then I was going to set off, do my bike session back at home, but the traffic on the motorway is going to take me like double the time it normally takes. So I'm not one for sitting in traffic. Like, I refuse to waste my life sat in traffic. So I'm going to run now, drive home tonight when it's quieter on the road, and get my bike session in tomorrow. So fine, just a bit of a rejig of training. So yeah, running in the rain, always nice. It's nice to run in the rain. So I'll get this done, 45 minutes, nice and easy. I do enjoy running in the rain, it is nice. It's therapeutic. I don't know, it's not nice getting out obviously, but once you're out and you're through, like, bloody lovely. Bloody lovely. I put a post on Instagram just before my story talking about the Try Hard shampoo and conditioner, and saying how as a triathlete you don't need specific triathlon shampoo and conditioner. The opinions are very mixed. I've heard some good things from people who obviously use it, and this is no hate. I never want to cause controversy or hate. Just my humble opinion. I know nothing. I really know nothing, but yeah, I just think that if it was that good, that detoxifying, that like good for improving the quality of your hair, then hairdressers, hairstylists, hair salons would all be using it. So get yourself a good salon quality shampoo and conditioner. Use like a mask treatment as your conditioner, not just a normal conditioner, and you'll be fine. This is coming from someone who at one point in my life I had bald patches, my hair was that bad, the quality was awful. Like, my hairdresser literally had to like chop it off into a tiny bob. We had to start again, and I mean, I've got it down to like a sort of boob height, longish hair, thick, lovely, and blonde. Maybe not the nicest blonde at the moment, but yellow. But you know what I mean. is Wednesday morning and I'm just going to have a quick bit of breakfast and then I'm on the bike for 2.5 hours. So if you can hear her jumping away. He's been walked and I need to get this 2.5 hour ride done before my first call at 9:30, so I need to like get on the turbo right now pretty much. I'm just going to have just a bit of cereal and then I'll have some gels on the bike and I'll also have like a Sturka bar on the bike. It'll be a 2.5 hour ride. The session is a long tempo session, so 30-minute easy warm up and then into 4 by 20-minute blocks. Just under 70.3 effort, so not quite there, but just sitting under. Although the top end of that range actually is pretty much 7.3 effort. So that's the plan for this morning. Get that one boxed off, so it's done for the week. I've got another ride to do later on in the week, but yeah, this is the first longer one of the week. Let me just get some cereal. Gaz did a big food shop yesterday. I'm going to go with these chocolate Weetabix. Thanks, Gaz. You know when you're out walking and you, like random, or not even be out walking, just in general, random like things come back into your mind, like whether that's an embarrassing moment or like a funny moment. And I was walking down the canal this morning with Hero and well, it came into my mind because I think I might be doing a bit of a speech at my brother's wedding, so I was just having a think, and then you know when memories come back. Anyway, I was thinking about this time when I set up my business bank account with Starling, and he had to like send a, like, I think it might have even been my birth certificate. It was anyway some formal document. So I was at my mum's and I was like, well, you get the formal documents out, I need to send this out. And in her box of like formal documents there's like letters from like school and like our school reports and all that sort of stuff. And there was a letter there that we got, well, I didn't get sent, my parents got sent from my school. It was a time where I must have been caught drinking at school. I went to a boarding school and I must have been caught drinking. Anyway, this letter's like, dear Mr. and Mrs. Barr, today we're sorry to inform you that Laura's been caught drinking. New phone that I got yesterday. I'm going to inform you Laura's been caught drinking. These are like the disciplinary measures, blah blah blah. Anyway, so I'd taken a picture of that to send to one of my friends who also got caught at the same time, and so it was just like, haha, this is funny. I must have completely forgotten to take a picture of my birth certificate, thought I had, and then uploaded this drinking letter, this proof that I've been caught drinking, and uploaded that to Starling Bank. So then when I got an email back from them being like, we've not approved your bank account, I rang them and I was like, why haven't you approved my bank account? And I was like, I've uploaded all the documents, like it's all there and it's saying it's not. And she's like, you've not uploaded like your birth certificate, you uploaded a letter that said you got caught drinking. I was mortified. I was absolutely mortified. I was like, please accept my business bank account and I'm a responsible adult, but here's a letter of me being caught drinking from school. And just, you know, it just like moments come back to you, and it really made me laugh. Like it was, I mean, I've got my business bank account now and it's fine, but it just, I don't know how I did that. Anyway, thought that was quite funny. Thought it was a story to share with you. Right, I've got a couple of gels. Apparently we don't have any Sturka bars left. Right, I'm on the bike, just doing my 30-minute warm-up, although it feels tough in this warm-up, so hopefully my legs start to wake up after 10 minutes or so. Like I said, 4 blocks of 20 minutes, sort of tempo-y effort, with 10-minute easy in between, 2.5 hour session. I choose to do these sorts of sessions on the turbo just because you can just be a lot more in control of the efforts that you're doing. A bit of a safer environment than going and pushing hard on busy roads. Yeah, let's get to it. We're just coming to the end of my first block of effort. It's not hard, it's just long. Heart rate's at 155, which for me is like a zone 2, top end zone 2 on the bike maybe, averaging 185 watts. That's where we're at. 2 efforts down, 2 to go. So yeah, it's not hard today, it's just boring. It's just boring. The reality of like Ironman prep, endurance prep, like just same shit, different day. I mean, that's a bit, don't get me wrong, but it's boring. we're done. Really happy with how that felt. Like I said before, didn't feel hard, like it felt challenging, but it felt good, it just felt long. That's good, it's good to build resilience, mental resilience, and tick these big sessions off. Solid session to start the day, and I think I'll either go to the gym or I'll swim later. I'll see how I'm feeling and decide, look at the pool opening times and swim lanes and stuff and go from there. I always swim in the morning, but I wanted to get this session done first. I've just arrived at the gym. I decided on a gym session over a swim today. I just can't swim at any other time than the morning. If I don't get it done first thing, like, it's not getting done. Unless I've got literally nothing on all day, then I'll go and do an afternoon swim. But I think I feel guilty for taking such a huge chunk of my day to go and swim, and obviously like getting changed before, showering afterwards, getting changed, and then the drive to and from the pool is like 20 minutes each way, so that would have been a big, I mean, this is still a big round trip because the gym is here as well. I don't know, I'm making excuses anyway. I'll do some strength in the gym. Just 45 minutes, nothing too long, because we are now, 10 days out from Bolton 70.3, so I need to just manage my recovery. That's what this week really is about. Bits of training, but still managing recovery, obviously post racing back-to-back weekends and then moving into a 70.3, so that is important. Not going too hard in the gym, but it's really tempting when I go into the gym because, like, coming from a bodybuilding background, when I train, I like to push to that point of failure and lift heavy, relatively to me, heavy weights. So I just need to hold off a little bit. See you in the gym. Good morning. It is Thursday morning. Just making a coffee and then I'm heading to the pool. I've got two options for swims today. I can either do the aerobic one I missed yesterday, or I can do a more tempo-y one that I've got set for today and then move the other one to tomorrow. So I don't know, I feel like I'll see how I feel when I get to the pool, or maybe I'll do a bit of a mixture. Maybe I'll actually, no, I'm not swimming tomorrow. My coach messaged me last night, we're having an easy day tomorrow, and easy day / rest day tomorrow and a rest day on Sunday, just with obviously tapering and how I was feeling. Like at the beginning of the week I was feeling quite tired, so scrap that. Maybe I'll do a mix of the aerobic and tempo. They're both very similar, they're both 300s, 300s, so whether I do them hard or easy, probably do a bit of a mixture. I think this is guys to join us.
Well, what do you mean?
Just nice of you to get up.
I've been up since 5:05. You've been up since 10 past. It's not a competition, Laura. Oh, you're filming?
Yeah.
This is my new bag. I bought it.
I am back from swimming. I feel like when I do these full weeks of training, because I can't take you in the pool with me, it's kind of like I'm just a bit of a talking head. So I thought I'd talk to you while I make my breakfast, which is today going to be 4 eggs. I'm a bit hungry and also they're a little bit small. 4 eggs, 2 crumpets, and then I'll have another crumpet afterwards. That is my very go-to breakfast pretty much every single day. But yeah, swimming done. I swam 3k. As I said before, it was like 300 at like 70.3 effort, and then a 300 pull and paddles, and I repeated that 4 times through. So main set was 2.4k, and then just did a bit of like a warm up beforehand, and it was very fine. Like, I feel like I'm not swimming too well at the moment. Obviously, I'm not saying I'm slow at swimming, I'm not saying I'm bad at swimming. Whenever I say like, oh, I'm not swimming very fast at the moment, people will be quick to be like, oh, well, I wish I could swim as fast as you, or like, I could never swim at that pace. I'm not saying I'm slow, and I'm not saying that people who swim slower than me are slow because I think I'm slow. And it's just like, relatively speaking, I just don't feel too great in the pool at the moment with my swim, and also I'm swimming sort of like 5 seconds per 100 slower than I would like to swim. And again, like, not the end of the world, like, oh, only 5 seconds per 100, but obviously it all adds up. It's just a little bit annoying, and it's one of those things. I know that it will pick up again. We go through, like I said, I think I literally said it the other day when I came out of swimming and wasn't swimming too well. It's kind of like peaks and troughs, ebbs and flows or whatever with swimming, and that's just how it is. Yeah, another swim done, 3K ticked off. Crumpet number 3 of the morning. Peanut butter and jam. And we're ready to start the day.
You pretty little face.
That's just sarcasm.
No, it's not. Where you going?
Not gonna run.
Is he going?
He's not. Here we are, staying here. 45 minutes. Nice and easy, although it's, let me tell you what the wind is doing. 35 kilometres per hour wind, so...
I've been out there and it's literally not windy at all.
Yeah, when you're in the gym and doing your rehab, it's not windy. 45 minutes, easy running, I think. Let me just double check. Oh.
Nothing. We're going to miss her while she's gone on this 45-minute one. 45 minutes easy. She's done 6 hours, 52 minutes of her 13-hour training week so far. Smile. A little pre-run kiss, you little mummy's boy.
Couple of K in, yeah, about 4.5K in. Feeling alright actually, felt a bit rubbish setting off, but don't feel bad, just keeping a nice steady pace, just chilling on the canal. It's weirdly humid, really windy but weirdly humid. But yeah, chipping away, getting it done, 45 minutes in the legs, and that will be today's training. Tomorrow's training has changed from a 2-hour ride to a 1-hour ride. Grant just wants me to go rest up a bit. And then Sunday, I'm taking it as a rest day as well. So no training then, so a couple of changes to training this week, just to manage recovery heading into Bolton next week. So that's where we're at, and see you tomorrow. I was going to go outside. I was just about to say it's raining outside. The sun's literally just come out. But it has been raining all morning, so
It
I
has.
know the roads.
I'll admit that.
Thank you. The roads might be a bit slippery, and I don't want to risk this close to a race going out on the roads and falling off my bike or whatever. So just an easy hour inside. This morning it was supposed to be 2, but we're just doing 1, just to keep fatigue low, or to start bringing fatigue down, and then just a really chill day as well. I'm up to date with work, nothing pressing, so I always feel guilty for doing that, but I know I need to rest and chill and recover. So after this, a day just chilling, like just reading, and then we're going to go to Nando's later. So that's my day. An hour on the bike, walked Hero for 7K, nice big walk with him, and taking it easy. So that's it for Friday. Afternoon, happy Sunday. So we've just got back from Scarborough, just visiting Gaz's family, see ya, have a good gym session. It's 10 to 4, so it's been a very long day. We got up at like 5 this morning, set off at 6. It's about 3 hours there, 3 hours back, so it has been a long day, but it's been a good one. We did a nice big walk when we were there, and now I'm back. I just need to do, well, it's supposed to be an hour's run, but we did a big walk when we were there, so I thought instead I'll do an hour's easy hour bike, just spin out the legs. I'm feeling exhausted, but I think that's more so just from like sitting still and not doing very much. So just an easy hour on the bike to finish off the week. I've got a rest day tomorrow, and then it's just full on, hello Hero, full on taper week. I forgot to pick up the camera yesterday, but it was another swim yesterday, so I did another 3K in the pool yesterday. I actually enjoyed it, which is the first time in this vlog that you will have seen that I enjoyed a swim, so that was good actually. If maybe I should start going on a Saturday, because I was the only one pretty much in the pool, like in the lanes, so a whole lane to myself for the whole 3K, which is always nice. This is us procrastinating. Say hi to the vlogs. Oh, go do the bike for me. I'm gonna go do it, okay? This is the reality. This is the reality. I know once I start literally spinning my legs for 5 minutes, I'll be absolutely fine. Training done for the week. Training done. Great week, great week. I'll get off this bike and I'll give you a little review, a couple of post-week thoughts. Come sit with me, finish the vlog together. Right, so that finishes this week's vlog. Full week of training. We're now currently, it's Sunday evening. We are 1 week out from Bolton 70.3. So every time we lead into our race, like my taper week and then sort of the week prior to that, or taper a couple of weeks, whatever, looks slightly different, just like depending on if I've raced prior to it or not, or how we come into it, what we want to achieve from the race. So the goal for this past week was I just wanted to get a bit of momentum with my training again. I felt like I had not been training very much, rightly so, because I'd obviously raced back-to-back weekends, but I did just want to build some confidence back in my ability and in my training, which is why, I think it was 10.5 hours of training this week, so volume is there, but not too much intensity. We had one harder bike session and one harder run session at the beginning of the week, which I really struggled in, but yeah, the bike was fine and I was feeling much better for that. And then the rest has just been super easy miles on the bike, super easy run, and then obviously finished the week with that hour ride today rather than going running, just because we have been on our feet quite a lot. We did a big 10k walk today, so that is how this week has looked. I'm excited to race next weekend with, you just trumped, hero, thank you. I'm excited to race next weekend, obviously for myself, like I enjoy racing, but a lot of my athletes are also racing. I think I have about 8 athletes racing this coming weekend, so to think that I've coached 8 people going into this race is a really cool feeling. My brother is one of them, Gaz's dad is one of them, and then I've got sort of 6 other athletes who I coach, and yeah, I'm really excited for them. 4 of them are complete first timers to 70.3, so that will be really exciting for them as well, and yeah, it would just be really special to sort of see them on the course and spend the day out there with them. And yeah, I think that's it. I feel like, I've not watched this footage back. Gaz has been editing this video as we've gone across the week, but I feel like maybe I've been a bit flat this week in the video, and if I have, I do apologise. Maybe I've not, but I feel like I've been a bit flat this week. Work has been super busy, which it always is, and it's amazing, and that's not why I've been flat. Obviously, been focused on that, but I feel like maybe a little bit of self-doubt creeping in every so often, a little bit of poor body image at the moment, which is a bit frustrating. It's something that I manage, because like with my history with my eating disorder, it's never a route I would ever go down again, because my body is about so much more than how it looks. I'm strong, I'm fit, I'm healthy. That is the main thing, and that is amazing that I'm strong and fit and healthy and I'm performing well, and that is the main thing to focus on. I understand all of that. Just occasionally, sometimes I'm like, my body image is just a bit shit, and that's just been where it's been at this week, and I know it'll pass, and that's fine. And it's just one of those things that I occasionally deal with and manage. So that's where my head's been at this week, which has been a bit frustrating, but it is what it is, and we keep moving forward. There's so many exciting things going on in my life. Fit, I'm healthy, and there's so much more to life than how I look and obsessing over how my body looks. So yeah, anyway, that's just been where my head has been at. Also, I've got a really exciting delivery coming on Wednesday. I'll vlog that and maybe attach that into the Bolton vlog. We've got Jake coming to film that again. Yeah, Bolton will be the next time that you see me, and yeah, for anyone else racing Bolton, go smash it, enjoy it, see you out there. and let's pray for nice weather because it doesn't look nice at the moment, but when's it ever really that nice in Bolton? Thank you for watching. We're going to go have our tea and enjoy your chilled week. If you're going into Bolton this weekend, just rest, relax, like the work is done, and you're going to benefit more from going into a race fresh than you are panic training this week. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and I'll catch you in the next one. Goodbye. Say goodbye.